Good afternoon. Today is Monday 13 and we begin using the book, okay? The activity from today is on page 9. If you have the book, you may use it. If you haven't, you may have here the video. Page 9. Si tengo el libro, lo puedo seguir con el libro y si no, a través del video, right? Well, today we begin with interrogative words, palabras interrogativas, okay? You remember the form from the questions, okay? Interrogative word, auxiliar, person, verb, and the rest of the question. Well, we begin with the interrogative words, with the meaning, ¿ok? Vamos a comenzar con los significados de estas palabras interrogativas porque puede ser que no te acuerdes. Use a black pencil and write the words that you don't remember. Si no me acuerdo algún significado, por favor recordá con el lápiz negro siempre anotar el vocabulario para así tener forma de recordarlo, right? The first interrogative word is where. Where. ¿Dónde? Where. Then we have when. ¿Cuándo? The last one, what. ¿Qué? So we have what, ¿qué? When, ¿cuándo? Where, ¿dónde? Then we have do, the auxiliary, okay? Remember that we use do in the questions like an auxiliary. This is the auxiliary, right? So, interrogative word, auxiliary, person, and verb, okay? We continue with the meaning of these verbs. For example, use, usar, use a computer, usar una computadora. Study, estudiar. Study maths, you remember maths, matemática. Play, jugar. Play with your friends. Jugar con tus amigos. Do. Here, do is the verb. Hacer. Acá do está usado como verbo, el verbo hacer. Do in the computer room. Hacer en la sala de computación. Do in the music room. Hacer en la sala de música. So, interrogative word, auxiliary, person, verb. Okay? Here you have a clue, something for remember. We use the word do, this do, when we ask a question. O sea, lo usamos en la pregunta. We don't use the word do, this do, in the answer. Example, when do you study music? ¿Cuándo vos estudias música? I study music on Friday. Yo estudio música los viernes. Acordate la preposición para los días. On Friday. O, for example, what do you do in the library? I read books in the library, right? Where do you do PE? Physical education, right? I do PE in the gym. Here, this do is the verb do. Yo hago gimnasia en el gimnasio, right? And remember, when you do the question, in the question, you say you. What do you do in the library? But when you answer, you say I. Yo te pregunto a vos, pero vos respondes en primera persona, con I. Okay? Well, now that we have revised this, we begin with the listening. Here we have a dialogue and you read the dialogue and listen to the dialogue, right? Listen, please.
Unit 1, Lesson 2, Pupils Book, page 9. Activity 1. Listen and read. Listen and repeat. Act out.
This is the school gym. Wow! It's really big. What do you do in here? I do gymnastics in my PE lesson. When do you have PE? I have PE on Monday and Friday. And where do you play football? I play football on the football pitch. It's behind the school. Come and see.
Okay, here we listen to the dialogue. Now, activity 2 says, read again. Which places that Ravi talk about? What does he do there? Okay, so you have to read this and tell me which of these places he say in the act out, right? Vas a tener que tildar cuáles son los lugares que él nombra en el diálogo. Y también vas a tener que responder a la pregunta, what does he do there in these places? All the answers you have here in the dialogue, right? So you tick out and you say, what does he do there, right? Well, now we have a listening about the questions. Vas a escuchar alguna de estas preguntas, pero vas a ver que no están todas. Solamente vas a escuchar algunas. Lo que vas a hacer, vas a unir con flechas lo que vos escuches. Suponiendo que vos escucharas Where do you use a computer? Vas a unirlos con una flecha de color, ¿ok? Si no tenés el libro, las vas a escribir, ¿ok? Now listen, please.
Unit 1, Lesson 2, Pupils Book, page 9. Activity 3. Listen and follow. Repeat.
When do you play with your friends? Where do you study maths? What do you do in the music room?
Okay, you listen to only 3 questions. You have to unit the questions that you listen to. Vas a tener que unir cuáles fueron las 3 preguntas que vos escuchaste. Ya te dije, si no tenés el libro, las vas a escribir en tu carpeta. Alright? And now I have to give you some activity. Te voy a dar alguna actividad. If you have the activity book, okay, this is on page 7. Si tenés el libro de actividades, es la página 7. Si no, vas a tratar de con el video ir completándolo en tu carpeta. Activity 1. Complete the sentences with the grammar table. And here you have the words you, use, what, do, when. And here you have questions. Remember, interrogative word, auxiliar, person, verb. So you have to match these words in this square, ¿ok? Tengo que ubicar estas palabras dentro del cuadro. Acordate siempre que cuando yo hago una pregunta, siempre es interrogative word, auxiliar, person, and verb, ¿ok? This is the first activity. Activity 2. Order and write questions, match the questions and answers. Okay? Here you have in this order the questions. What you have to do is order the question. Interrogative word, auxiliar, person, verb, and the rest. For example, what do you do in the playground? Okay? And then you have to do question 2 and question 3. When you finish, you have to unit the question with the answers. The answers are, I eat lunch in the canteen, I play with my friends, I study English every day. Okay? So you unit you match the question with the correct answer. And now you have to do the last activity, exercise 3. The questions are, what's your favorite place in your school? And you say, my favorite place is, and here you have to complete. What do you do there in the place that you choose? And when do you go there? Okay? Here, when, cuando vas, right? And when you finish, okay, you draw your favorite place in your school, right? So you answer the questions and then you do a drawing, okay? You draw this place. I expect you like the activities. Bye bye and see you next class.